And how's it going, everybody? This is Splattercat with episode 8 of our LP of Tropico 4. As I recall, we were attempting to get some kind of industry running on the island. We did just bring in a lot of new immigrants, which may generate some issues because I think that actually outruns, so yeah, we now have unemployment, which has never been an issue before. So now, I am going to go ahead and kind of look around and figure out what we can do at this given moment, because we don't have a lot of money and we are in the red again. Our expenditures are actually pretty high right now. I would like... It's really disappointing this garbage dump is not taking care of all of the pollution, but whatever. We'll deal with that in a minute. Skip that yearly report. And I think what I'm going to do now is we do have shanty housing. So I'm going to take a look at our housing and what we can do at the moment. And I'm thinking an apartment block is probably in our best interest right now. And I can never tell which way this apartment block is facing. Who cares? We'll just stick it there. And I'm going to play this kind of close to the chest for now because we are not fiscally profitable at the moment, so I would like to just keep an eye on things and make sure everything is working properly. The freighter's being weird and didn't take most of our inventories here, so we are just going to kind of keep an eye on things and kind of hunker down and wait for now, because as you can see, our money is ticking down fairly rapidly. Our expenditures are hurting us. China's going to ask for money, which I'm not even going to bother answering because they aren't getting any right now. I am going to change this to skilled workers. I'm going to switch that to Tropico first for now, because we don't have much space for any more immigrants. And we are attempting to make money here. I need to take a look at these sugar plantations. Make sure that they are profitable. As far as I can tell, they're all really profitable. Which means we may have to track down a commodity and see if we can get it under control. So what I'm going to do... I think I'm going to slow things down for a minute, just because I don't want to race through this. I'm going to look at my natural resources tab, and we're going to look for iron. Ooh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. We're going to look for iron, which is actually right there next to our city, which is a little disappointing. I completely forgot about that. But there's not a lot we can do about it. We do need it very, very badly. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put an iron mine in, even though... And there we are. We're going to go ahead and place your mines. It's important to know that when you place your mines, you generally want them to be offset a little bit from the darkest red area, because that's where they're going to harvest from. This has been confirmed on the forums by multiple people that building off to the side is more efficient than burning or building directly on top. So, we have an unemployed British guy who just showed up. Hopefully they'll get this built very shortly, because... well, our next export is going to be pretty profitable, so maybe it's just one of those things where the system decided to do something odd. And I don't want that floating over my city anymore. Go away. We don't want anything to do with you, China. We don't need you. You don't give us foreign aid, therefore we don't need to placate you. A freighter is now approaching the dock. So we need this cash load something fierce, so we're just going to kind of wait on that. once it shows up, we should be able to finance something. I don't know. Now with our iron mine, we have a decision now where we have to decide whether we want to take this iron mine and start developing weapons. We basically get to decide how we want to use the iron right now. Using it for weapons tends to be very, very profitable, but it also depends who you sell to. It's going to give you an option who you want to sell those weapons to, which can both strain and actually generate relationships between countries. That's all sugar farmed right there. I'm thinking we may want to make a lumber mill.
Presidente, did you know that paper is made out of trees? Trees are your friends. Do you want to read your news on the corpses of your friends?
Oh, God. Yeah. I'm not even going to address that one. The environmentalists are getting as kooky as usual as time goes along, so we are now in the mid-60s. We started off in the early 1950s. And we do have a lot of shacks popping up, and it looks like they're occupied by farmers and things. We really do need this next load of cash, because as you can see, we're about to go into the negatives, so I'm hoping... I am actually going to cut off imports entirely, because we don't need to import anything. We're not actually processing anything at the moment. Because we can't afford imports, so... hopefully someone will go load. You should see a little dock worker here. And I swear if a dock worker screws this up, I'm going to be really, really upset, because if we don't get this cash like right now, we are done for. And it appears as though a dock worker is not even going to try to service this ship, so... dear God. This is a situation. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
There is a crisis of command in our army.
Yeah, I know we need a military. We've had that message already. Please make it to the ship before it leaves. If we don't get this money, we are already in the negatives. Okay, good. Just in time, because I think he's about to leave, like, right now. So that would have been intensely irritating if that hadn't gone through. So right now, they should start mining here. I need to take a look at my unemployment still. We have 11 people unemployed. So we're going to... I'm at a loss right now. We do need more employment. We definitely need more employment. So I'm going to take a look around and see what we need so that whatever I build actually helps us. We need more religious quality. But that doesn't really... well... I would like to... Well, we have a number of needs right now. We have a lot of shanties around. I need to see who's occupying them. So lower class poor people are occupying them. So we are going to need more tenements. So I'll drop a tenement right here. And that's what we'll use some of our money for. And then over here we need another tenement because we have lots of shanties. So we're going to drop another tenement there. And that should deal with our housing issues for now. And then once housing is dealt with, we're going to use our next... we should be getting... it's December, so we should be getting financial aid pretty shortly.
Thank the heavens, my Presidente! For a moment, I thought that assassin got you!
Okay, so there was an attempted assassination, and I'm just going to issue martial law. I have a couple of options here. You can do nothing, you can blame the US, which, if you're down with the communists, go for it. But I think I'm just going to issue martial law for the first time. And I forget specifically what martial law does. Let me take a look here. Interior. There we are. Martial law. Elections cannot be held. Decreases crime and liberty. And our tourism and all production. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have remembered that that was really, really bad for where we are right now. Considering how much money we actually need. Compared to how much we have, so... There's our foreign aid right there. I'm hoping our foreign aid's gonna hold us through. We do need some more jobs. So I'm thinking maybe we just don't have enough. Let's see. We have 11 unemployed people. So... I think how we're going to address this... Maybe it faces this way. Does it face this way? I always forget which direction. The wharfs and the wharfs and the... Let's see here. Wharfs and oil derricks are really, really hard to place. They have like a specific way that they have to be arranged up against the soil. And I can never remember what it is. There it is. Alright. So we're going to get a wharf going, maybe get some fishermen, and that's going to give us another product that we can sell. Which is good, because we have lots of selling to do. And then also I'm going to go to infrastructure, and I think I'm going to build another Teamster's office. Maybe right here. So that it's kind of in the middle of everything. Maybe I should have put it down here by the mine. I don't know. Now we are producing iron now, so we should see a reasonable jump between fish and iron. We should see a reasonable jump in our profits per month. We really want to focus on things that are going to help us fiscally now. We don't want to focus on things that are fluff. A freighter is going to show up pretty soon. Oh, that one's still leaving. Okay. And once a freighter shows up, we'll be able to kind of tie all this together and figure out...
Diablo heard the most amusing national slur while bashing a foreigner's head. People should not joke with the devil of Tropico.
I'm not even going to address that, simply because I don't want to be kowtowing to racists. It seems like a surefire way to screw up a democratic presidency, so... Hopefully we get this tenement built up and some of these shanties will disappear.
President, the U.S. Senate is not happy with you and expects urgent measures.
No, I'm not gonna... Okay, so we have people protesting. You can go down and find them. But I'm not going to waste time like searching for little sprites, or I'm sorry, little models that are protesting me here. Protesting means there's definitely things wrong, but our happiness is pretty high, so I'm assuming it's just because I'm playing on a little higher difficulty and the people are a little more unruly. Hopefully, let me see how much that iron nets us. Not a whole lot, but enough. So we do have a ship approaching, and we do need this money pretty badly. We're riding the line pretty close in terms of, profitability there. Yeah, we're losing $5,000 a year, so our overhead is high. And we do need to... Our mining needs to break even. We have no industry because I can't save up enough money to get the industry done, but we'll be okay. I don't think we're in too serious of straits here. We are still building. We're still producing. Just not as much as we would like. And so there we are. I think we just got about $21,000. So our total balance is up $15,000. Now the budget can be a little wonky sometimes. And we do have enough money that I am thinking... that I'm going to go ahead and make a lumber mill. Let me see here. Industry. we can't afford our Alcoholics Delight rum distillery yet, but we can't afford this, and this little building right here is going to bring us up a little bit in terms of revenues, so we do need to make a little bit more money. We're just going to sit on this 13,000 we have right now. Right now we're up 10,000 for the year, so I'm thinking as long as we keep... This number's going to go down every time I spend, basically. So we just need to keep an eye on it. We're in August. In a couple months we'll get our foreign aid. And also, a couple months, I think, 2 months, yeah, we should get another shipment out. So hopefully my haulers are hauling. I'm going to take a look at unemployment right now. Unemployment is 7, and 5 people, there's 5 free job positions, so I'm assuming these people are all educated. So once we get some money, we do need to find educated work for our people. We have trucks dropping off supplies here, or exports, which is good. I have cut off imports because we simply can't afford it at the moment. It's just an extra expenditure that we cannot swing. I don't know if there's anybody working the dock right now. I spend a lot of time staring at the dock.
Most glorious Presidente. Everything about you should be grand, including your palace.
We're not going to worry about that right now. We don't have a lot of money to throw around on essentially like bullshit things. I mean, we need to keep growing our infrastructure. We need to keep attempting to survive our little financial crisis that we have going on right now. We're not doing super well financially. We're not failing financially either, but we're kind of...
Most blessed Presidente, the time has come for us to plan the construction of a new cathedral, a true monument to our faith that will make all the Caribbean green with envy. For envy is a sin, and the more sinful they are, the more pious we will be by comparison.
So that's just a little warning that they would like our religious quality to go up, which is actually a decent idea. We do have some extra money coming in after this, and we do need educated workers. To be a priest, you have to be high school educated, so maybe I'll build 2 churches to take care of that. Our population is growing, and I think each church can only service like, it looks like maybe like 12 or 15 people maybe. We do have exports waiting, which is great. This is actually looking like it's going to be a boatload more money than expected, and we're about to get financial aid from the US and the USSR. So that should, I think, place us at about $30,000, which is where I would like to be. And we do have dock workers on hand. So this year we lost $2,000, so that's not so bad. It's not so good either. They are going to start offloading these goods. We just got our financial aid, so that puts us at $27,000 at the beginning of the year, which means we have roughly... Let's see here. We have $15,000 to play with. So I am going to go ahead and go to welfare. We can't afford to build something like that right now. A hospital would be nice, but people are kind of freaking out and saying they want churches. So we're going to put another church. Let's go ahead and put this church right here to service these people. And then I'm also going to say that we should do, not a cathedral, another church up here, because churches are limited by the area they're in, basically. Hopefully... Oh, it killed my crops. Crap. I wish it would have lit those up like it does trees. Hopefully he'll replant elsewhere. Hopefully we didn't just cost ourselves a boatload of money. I think we did, though, which is disappointing. God. Alright, well, we're going to wait it out. We do have fishing vessels. What's important to note about the fishing vessels is they will fish out these areas. These little indicated spots will diminish with time. They'll start turning red and they'll start becoming worthless. So on occasion, you kind of want to destroy these and move them around. We do have some money, and part of me kind of wants to make a cannery out here so that we can can the goods and like make like sardines, basically non-perishable food, which sells for a lot more. But I think this is a good spot to end episode 8. So this has been Splattercat. Thank you for watching, and I'll ask that you join me in episode 9, and I will see you there.